Hey everybody, this is Scrap and Tess, and I am bringing you today some altered mouse traps that I made. I'm in a swap that we are doing over at Tinascricutcreate, and my swap partner likes light colors, so I did quite a few of these. I'm going to show you 3 of the ones that I've completed, and then I'm going to send her 2. Anyway, so I took the mouse trap and I gessoed all the sides, and actually I gessoed the whole thing because I wasn't sure what I was going to do with it yet. And then I cut out 1 long slip of paper for here and 2 squares for here. I covered it with this black lace, and then I brought the lace around in the sides, and then I added this really pretty trim, this blue and white trim here upside down to cover the wiring of the mouse trap. I added a black, blue, and I sprayed this white flower gray flower with some flat back pearls here and here. I added some seam binding, black seam binding here, and then I put together a little bit of a dangle using some pink and blue and green beads with some black chain. So for this one, I made this card right here that says thoughts, and I figured you can print out a saying or just use it as background and put pictures in front of it, but basically I made it so that it can slip into here. And yes, these mouse traps are pretty darn tight, so I guess if you wanted to make it a little looser so that it wouldn't snap so hard, oops, wrong one, you can, on these ones anyways, you could take off one side like that, and then it would be a little bit easier to open and close, but for now I'll leave it here. I added a magnet, and basically if I put it on the magnet sheet, it looks like that. Isn't that fun? And it dangles all nicely. Anyways, that's the first one. The second one that I did, again, I put seam binding on one side. I'm going to make this a little easier. Seam binding on one side so that it can be opened for photos. I like it when it says open for photos or whatnot. And I added some ivory lace here, trim. I used some cutouts, some punches for the greenery right here that I had. I added some white roses and some pink roses and kind of inked them up a little bit green, like a little bit of green. I took a flower that was it was just sheer, and I folded it in half and then folded it in half again and placed it there to kind of make a ruffle effect. Add a flat back heart here and some sequins here and here, and called it good. This one has a Jolie snail on it. I'm still working on the dangle for this one, but I really thought the snail was cute for the flowers, kind of like a nice look for all the roses and stuff like that. So on the back of this one, I added a piece of paper and a magnet as well. And there you go. Oh, and for this one, I just added, I took a piece of cardstock and folded it in half, distressed the edges a little bit and inked them, and made it like a hard card back so that pictures could be put on it and it could be put in fairly easily. I like that. So anyways, there it is. Hope you can see that. There you go. And then this one I got really elaborate with. This one I painted pink, and then I put some crackle effects on it. I don't know if you can see that right in there. Some crackle effects. And then put white paint on top. And then, so the top here is crackled, the back is not because it's going to have a magnet on it. I used some ivory seam binding. I used some Recollections, Recollections bling, or no, Want to Scrap bling. There you go. I cut some Want to Scrap bling here and here. I added some Memory Makers roses. I added one of the ribbon porcelain roses that I purchased recently. This rose button is from Recollections. And I don't know if you can see, let me adjust my light a little bit. Can you see the sparkle in the butterfly? What I did was I laid the two pink pearls down, glossy accented her, and then added some of the Stamping Dazzling Diamonds to it, Stampin' Up! From Stampin' Up! And it made this really pretty effect. So after adding, and then I crocheted a flower for the base right here. I added a small white flower here, pearl and pearl here, and then I added a We Are Memories flowers here, and to make it like look wet, give it the wet look, I added glossy accents to it and also sprinkled a little bit of the Stamping Up glitter, and then I added these dangles to it right here. So I added some crystals and some shell, just made it nice and pink and pretty. So I hope she likes it. And I added a stick pin with a little diamond top. Can you see that? Really pretty. And poke that right in there. And there you go. Thanks for watching. Bye.